Welcome back to Midday Live, everyone. Bart Anderson joins us today from Southern Delight Gourmet Foods, and of course, always bringing with you a crowd pleaser. And this one looks fantastic, a little bit different considering what the normality of your holiday menu is. A lot of turkey, chicken, that type of thing.
Yeah, you know, don't you get tired of that?
I do. I really do. You know, I love it all, but I mean, I love seafood. And, you know, salmon, it's easy to fix, but I'm always looking for new ways to do it. And I think you have a way that I've probably never done it before.
Yeah, this is really, really easy. Ready to get started?
Well, good, yes.
So what we do this the night before typically.
Okay.
So we just take the salmon, we rinse it off.
So you want a big piece of salmon like this. You don't want it cut up into the, you know, the smaller pieces.
So all we're going to do is we rub that with olive oil, and then we're going to use our basil and oregano seasoning on that.
I'm going to put my gloves on so I can help you with this.
And you know, you can use lots of things. Rosemary is really good on this.
Oh yeah.
But this is no salt added. So we're really doing a very low sodium option here. And it's really tasty. So you want to do that?
I can help you out.
Okay.
Absolutely.
We put a lot of that on there, and then typically what we do is we refrigerate that over the night and then cook it the next day.
All right, so just a little virgin olive oil on top.
Yes.
And then liberally sprinkle your seasonings on here.
And then I'm going to turn that and we'll do the other side.
Do the other side?
Yes.
All right, good. So now I'm anxious to see if there is skin on the other side,
no,
which there isn't, so you don't want that.
Well, you know, you can do it if you get it with skin on it, just do the flesh side. But this was skinless, so we do both sides and you get a lot better flavor that way.
All right.
Particularly somebody that doesn't particularly like salmon, this is a way to introduce them to something that is really very, very good.
You know, because a lot of times people, they shy away from it because it's so fishy, or it can be, but is this really cutting down to a lot of that fishiness and getting that out of there?
Right, you're right. You really don't get much fish flavor with this at all. You just get a nice flavor. And then what we do, after we get that ready to go, is we take a cedar plank, and we get this at the gourmet wood section.
The gourmet wood section of Lowe's. Yeah, that's cute.
Now, you know, this is 8 inches wide, and it comes 12 feet, and I have never seen a 12-foot salmon, so what we do is we have them cut it up into smaller pieces so that...
And you can do that. You can ask them to cut up in about 9 pieces.
Yes.
Is that what you usually do?
9 pieces.
And it works out to be just about perfect.
Just about perfect, it is. So then what we do, and we've got one in the oven now, that we preheat the board. So we're going to put that in the oven. The board will go in the oven about 10 minutes before we put the fish on it. That way it'll start to cook the board and we get the aroma from that. And
that's what I'm smelling right now. Let me tell you, it smells great. So now what temperature are you wanting to cook this board at?
350.
350 for about 10 minutes before you're ready to put the salmon on top.
And then the salmon will cook for 20 or 25 minutes.
Okay.
And we've got some sausage and rice to go with that. That's just really, really good.
This sounds great. Very, very hearty meal. So do you want to go ahead and put this in here? Do we need to?
Yes, go ahead. Put that in there, yes.
Let it warm up a little bit. All right.
Okay, and this is really, really very simple. This is brown rice and wild rice, and we're cooking in the rice cooker, and then this is smoked sausage from Kentucky's Finest Sausage. They make really, really good smoked sausage.
And all these recipes are really great to introduce to folks who don't live in Kentucky, because they're all, you know, Kentucky-produced products. Like you said, the sausage, of course, the seasonings and different things that you have. You can buy salmon, you know, here from different local
and actually, you know, this is the only sodium you're getting in this is from the sausage.
Okay, so very low again.
So we'll put this, you know, I love to use a rice cooker. I think of it like it's a toaster for rice. And then we have some bread.
Okay, can't get by without that. Now this is a little bit different because we've done some different varieties of bread here on the show, working with some of your seasonings. How exactly is this one going to be different today?
Okay, how this is different, what we're going to do is we're going to take a tub of we're using fat-free margarine this time. And so for somebody that needs to cut back on the fat, that's great. So we've got the 15-ounce tub, 2 tablespoons of the basil and oregano, no salt added.
Okay, so the same stuff we use for the salmon, so we're really complementing all our flavors.
Yes, and actually we put a little bit of that in the rice too, so we've got it in everything. And then we put an equal amount, or almost an equal amount, you know, of shredded Parmesan cheese.
Okay.
And then all we do is stir that up and spread that on the bread, and we'll put the bread in the oven on broil and kind of toast that.
Now, for something like this, how long can you keep this? Is this something that'll stay good in the refrigerator for, say, about a week?
Oh,
if you wanted to make this over and over again, you were having a company over?
30 days is...
30 days, okay, so it'll stay a while.
Is really a reasonable time to keep that. So we just stir that up, and we have some here that we've already stirred up, and we just, when we're through with that, we pop it back in the fridge, and it's ready to go next time.
And it's ready to go. That's so simple. Now, and of course, you said that you had this last night, and this is a great idea for those who are wanting to cut back on the fat and the calories, but would you say the original recipe of your margarine probably spreads a little bit better?
It spreads a little better. It tastes a little better, but it's got, this has 7 less grams of fat per serving. So for those that are watching their fat grams, this is a good way to go.
Might be a good idea.
Yeah.
All right, well, wonderful. We'll put everything in the oven, and when we come back, we'll show you our finished product. Plus, we have another gift pack to give away today on the show from Southern Delight, so stick around for that. Welcome back to Midday Live, everyone. Bart Anderson on the show with us today, and putting together a great new recipe. We just took our salmon out of the oven, and this smells so good, and it looks perfect. It really does.
Yeah, it really does. You know, the key, really, for the smell and for that aroma to come up through the salmon is to preheat the board. If you don't preheat the board, by the time the salmon's done, the board is just getting ready to where it's ready to have some nice aroma. I mean,
it really does, and it's such a unique smell. And I'm anxious to see in here, too, because a lot of times when you're cooking salmon, you always worry that it's going to dry out.
Yeah,
But with all that olive oil that you put on the outside, that I would assume this is going to contain a lot of moisture.
Yeah, this is still very moist.
Oh my gosh, that looks perfect.
So we'll put that on the plate here. And
you can tell that is just...
And we'll put some rice there with it.
Perfectly moist.
See if we can do that.
And of course, yes, our sausage with rice. That looks great together.
And we've got that bread.
And the bread. The bread is probably, do you think it's finished yet?
Well, let's see.
Probably just a few more minutes. So while we'll wait on that, we'll go ahead and talk about this gift pack that we want to give away. And tell me, first of all, what exactly is contained in here? Is this just kind of the best of Southern Delight?
Yeah, that's the smoky pecan peppercorn sauce and marinade, and then the Italian seasoning.
And the Italian seasoning. So that's perfect for a recipe similar to this. If you wanted to do something like this, but just with different seasonings,
yes,
you could definitely work with that.
And there's recipes with that. There's about 8 recipes that come with that, so that gives people some great ideas of what to do.
All right, and definitely want to congratulate Patty Hall. She's our winner today. And so we'll have this here for you at the station, and Patty's from Auburn, Kentucky, for you to be able to come by and pick this up and use this in any of your holiday preparations this season. But this looks fantastic. It really does, and all these recipes are so simple.
They really are.
And
you know, we just used, of our product, we use one item, and it works very well with all of them. And for somebody that's on a reduced sodium diet, you can't beat it.
You can't, probably not. And I'm going to make sure that you cannot beat the flavor. I have to taste this salmon right here. But this looks amazing. And WBKO.com is also where you can go for all of these recipes. And then, Bart, you do have a website that folks can visit as well.
Yes. And I have to put that on my apron so I can remember it. Southern-Delight.com.
Southern-Delight.com. This is perfect. It's very, very good. Very good. Well, Bart, thank you so much for stopping by today.
Okay.
Thank you.